that girl pregnant, boy, you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I talk
Yeah.
like that.
No, man, I grew up in an era where rubbers was trash, Plan Bs was cool, all of
Hell
that.
yeah.
So my first baby mama, she left her number on my car. That's how I met her. I got off work one day, was walking in my car and seen a note on my windshield that said "Call me."
Mm-hmm.
And I went to work the next day, and my homeboy, he was probably like 6, 7 years older than me, he's like, "Call the number. Stop being a punk. Call her."
Yeah.
Man, about 3 weeks later, I got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
I swear to swear, and that's why my oldest daughter right now.
Did your daddy ever talk to you about condoms? No.
Nah, man. When I talked to my daddy about it now, he was like, he just was tired of fighting my mama about every little issue with me. But he said by the time I was like 7, 8, he checked out. Like he was in the house every day, but it was like if he wanted my hair cut and my mom wanted braids. He said it just every little thing she just wanted to argue and make a big deal about, and he was just like whatever.
And that's why a lot of men be like, man, fuck you and that kid. That's why a lot of men say that. I'm not gonna fight you on every single thing with this kid.
My dad didn't want me to get tattoos, but my mama was. It was cute. I was her son. I was tatted. So there was just so much stuff that when I be talking to him now, I'm like, damn, really? Why you didn't say something? Why you didn't let me know? He was like, man, I argue with your mom about it all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it just like I said, my mom and daddy had really bad domestic violence, and my mom used to
Mm.
make me fight my daddy, and I never knew why they was fighting. Like, never, I'm fist fighting this man, all that. I missed my senior year of basketball because my hand was broke from punching my daddy in the face, and never knew what the issues were. And a lot of the times was like my mom wanted to go out to the club, and my dad was like, hell no, you ain't going out to the club, and she would get mad and get upset and get all in his face, and then it escalated, and then next thing you know, she involving me and my brother. Just my mom was no angel. I love her to death, but being mature about the situation, my dad has never hit another woman outside of my mama. Every relationship he's been with one relationship, and it's been beautiful. And when my mom and daddy split, man, her life was kind of, it was up and down. Just the people she surrounded herself with, the things she was involved with. I always say the reason she passed away so soon is because when her and my daddy split, she lost her stability. My daddy, he smoked cigarettes every day, drank beer every day, but he was 10 times healthier than my mama.
She didn't know how much he needed him.
Yeah.
And when women don't know how much they need a man, they think they can replace a good man that loves them, wants to take care of them. They feel that they can replace a good man, and they charge whatever to the game, and then a good man don't pop up that does what the last one did.
Yeah. Oh, she couldn't replace my daddy. And the wildest part about it, bro, is when she died, I had her cell phone. And I was answering the phone, it was niggas calling. And I'm answering the phone, hello? And they hanging up immediately. Like they scared because they hearing a man's voice. And I'm calling them back like, bro, this her son. She dead. Like, I ain't trying to be,
How old
oh,
was she, man?
my mama passed away when she was 45.
Fuck, bro.
Man,
She was young, bro.
yeah, she was city girl in it though. I mean, my mama was with my daddy from the time I was born when she was 20. So she was got him when I was 20. They got together, and then when I graduated, when I turned 18, they split up. And
Uh-huh.
so she was about 38. So from about 38 to 45, she lived a single woman lifestyle, which was clubbing and dealing with this man and that man, and they buying her drinks. And she got to. I mean,
Yeah.
she was a pretty woman, so she got to experience something different outside of being with my daddy and making dinner for the family. She got to live the freedom, but with that freedom, man, it took a toll on her body. It took a toll on her health. She was drinking so much more,
Damn.
and it broke her down.
Damn, son.
Yeah, no,
Man.
I didn't realize my mama was young when she was, like I said, bro. I was like real ghetto, so my mindset was everybody die young. So when she died, and everybody I'm meeting like she died at 45. She was so young. She was so young, and in my head, I'm like, no, she wasn't, bro. Everybody died at 17, 18. Like, and from my perspective, I still was thinking making it to 45 was cool. And then once I hit 30, it started hitting me like, God damn, she was young for real. Once I started understanding my life and got
Young.
out of like hood mindset, that's why I don't drink fast. I don't eat fast food, bro. I don't drink pop. Everything that she did that
When
was
last time
terrible
you
for
drunk
her.
pop?
Oh shit, probably like 2016.
Damn, bro, I ain't drunk pop in a minute. I ain't drunk pop since further back than that.
Damn, yeah,
But
2016.
go ahead, man. I'm fault. My fault, bro.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
good? And I was saying, man, I haven't had red meat since 2016. Just a lot of things. When I lost her, it made me. I'm healthier than I ever been in my life. That's why it's like in a weird way. I say my mama dying was the best thing that ever happened to me, because my brain opened up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I say, black boys, bro, we got mama's boy syndrome like a fool.
Yeah.
Mama
Yeah.
God, you can't say nothing about mama. You can't think nothing bad about mama. You want to buy mama a house. You spend your whole life trying to serve her. So with my mama dying so young, it was like, damn, bro, I'm really a person. I really can like do what I want. I really can like live a life, and I got
And
opportunities to go.
what did she pass of, if I can ask you, man, if you
She
don't mind?
overdosed on 2 different pills. So when I got the death certificate, it was like our triple line and something else.
Our trip, what is that?
I don't even know. So the weird part about it is she had went to the doctor February 28th, and they gave her a new prescription, and she passed away from that mug March 5th. So it was a new pill, but she took it and she mixed it with something else. And my daddy's, because she was in my daddy's apartment, and he said probably about 1 o'clock at night, she was sitting up on the side of the bed, said her chest was hurting a little bit. And he was like, well, you all right? You need me to do anything? And she was like, no, I'm going to go grab some water. So he said he just laid back down and went back to sleep. And then about 5 a.m., he said he rolled over and realized she wasn't in the bed. And then he sat up and he seen her on the floor. And went over, and he said she was already gone. And he called me. I never forget. He called me and said, boo. He said, your mama gone. I'm like, what? The hell are you talking about? And he was like, she dead, boo. And it was crazy because my daddy babysit my son during that time, and my son was gonna spend the night down there, but my daddy was like, I'm gonna just come pick your son up so I could just spend some one-on-one time with your mama. And the last time I was trying to call her, I was telling her I was gonna take her and get her nails and feet done because that was just something I did for her once a month, ghetto stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she took whatever 2 pills she mixed, and they didn't do good with her heart, and she fell out and passed on the floor.
Damn.
But if she was healthy, there were just so many things that lead up to it, bro. My mama wasn't healthy. And in the moment of looking at her, like it was my mama. So I didn't realize how overweight she was.
Oh
But I
yeah.
mean, she was 4'11" and she was over 300 pounds.
Really? Oh, mom,
Yeah.
big
So
man.
imagine that,
Yeah.
God, bro. I mean, 4'11". She was a little tiny lady. She shouldn't have never weighed that much ever.
Never. But has she always been big?
She used to tell me when I was a kid about her being small and running track, but when all I knew that she was really big. But just this year, my auntie sent me some pictures for my birthday, and my mama was, and she was a little lady. She used to be
Oh no,
little and
she.
really used to. So you just see the effects of the toxic relationship between her and my daddy, because she was on Section 8, so my mama didn't work. She was in the house all day, but she hung around her negative friends. All they did was gossip and argue. My mama could have found more productive things to do with herself. But also, on the flip side of that, anytime that she did get a job, if you work more than 3 months, they wanted to kick you off, Section 8.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so our family was just in a weird spot. Man, my daddy never had a good job enough to really support our family, so we always kind of used the system as like a crutch.
Hmm.
So it was hood living, but my mama was bored and she had a lot of free time, like most women do if you're on government assistance. That's why I say she would have been a bad mom if she had social media. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because during back then, she was bored, so she spent time with me and my brother. But all these new mamas that's bored, they on Snapchat and Instagram and messing with new
Hell yeah.
filters. So I got lucky that we grew up in a time where it wasn't no technology. So my mama was a mama, like real life. Let's learn how to read. Let's learn how to write. Let's learn how to color and cut and sew. Whatever you name it, man. My mama taught me how to do it when we was at home because we didn't have no lights. It was
Hmm.
that or take naps.
Hmm. Damn, that's a trip, man.
Yeah, but her dying for me is positive. And I say that because when my kids died, bro, I was still a kid. Like my first son died. True story. I left the hospital for one girl and then went to another girl's house. Like I wasn't mature. Like it didn't hurt me,
Hmm.
And then when my second son died, I still was messing with. Everything was a girl to make me feel better. If I'm going through
Hmm.
this, let me go to this girl house. I'm going through this, let me go to this girl house. Or I'm mad at this girl, I'm gonna go sleep with this girl. And all of that brought more just trauma. And so
Hmm.
when
Yeah,
my
they
mama,
can.
yeah, so when my mama died, that was the first time that I didn't go look for nothing. I didn't try to find nothing to make me feel good. I just had to sit there for a minute, like, bro. My mama was helping me scam something during that time, so I was getting like some of my income had lost because we was scamming this little system through
Hmm.
healthcare, so we was getting like an extra 600 a month. So I just had to really sit back and, man, I lost my mama, I lost my babysitter, I lost some bread, all in one.
Damn, son, that's a
Yeah,
trip.
yeah, and
Rough.
yeah, it grew me up though, cause my mama kept me young because you know how like your daddy teach you to work for something,
Right.
and not to have a instant gratification, and my mama was like, oh well, who can we scam? She
Hmm.
always had a scam, always had something. She always like we can get some fake paycheck stubs, we can come up with some fake insurance cards, fake temp tags, you name it, we could come up with it. And
Hmm.
my daddy didn't move like that. But my mama, bro, she knew the plug for real. My first car when I was 16 had fake Tim tags. Cops would pull me over, snatch it out, go pay $30, get another one.